Hey guys, Metal Viking 82 here, back with a new Viking Orations. Got another review for you today. This time around, I'm going to be talking to you about the brand new EP from the band Tombstalker, entitled Age of Darkness, out now on Boris Records. And if you're not familiar with this band, they are a death thrash band out of Lexington, Kentucky. Been around since 2005, featuring Contagion on drums, Spur, which I probably totally butchered that, I apologize, on lead guitar. He's also in the band Rotting Kingdom, as is the last two members of this band, which are Defiler on bass and Conqueror Horus on guitars and vocals. This is their third EP overall. It is 4 tracks, just a little under 20 and a half minutes in length. This album actually released EP, I should say, released digitally on April 22nd, and then on the 29th of May, they released it on cassette as well as vinyl, which is only limited to 100 copies. And honestly, before receiving this promo, I was very unfamiliar with this band's music, though I recognized the name and the logo when I saw it. So I went into this without any really preconceived notions or expectations of what I was going to hear here. And then after spending time with this EP, I am now a fan of this band. Right off the bat, the bass really stood out to me. It's thick tone with a bit of a twang to it, and it's just right up front in the mix, easily heard laying down a nice solid backbone throughout all 4 tracks. The guitars out here have a nice, heavy, almost HM2 style sizzle to them, hitting you with the mid to fast-paced riffs with some nice melodic sections and headbangable grooves throughout, as well as some really great solos, in my opinion. Now, when you get into track number 3, the title track, Age of Darkness, it's an instrumental track, and I love how it starts with the sounds of rain falling, and then you get this slow-picked acoustic guitar. You can actually occasionally hear them sliding their fingers across the strings, which I always thought sounded really cool. And then I love how at about 50 seconds in, another guitar comes in, and they start layering them for this dual guitar effect. And then from here on out, it's just strictly dual guitars, and I just love the interplay where one does kind of the same style riff, and then the other one kind of does something different as the song progresses. And there's this really cool sounding solo about 2 minutes and 6 seconds into the song. Absolutely loved it. Solid drum production on here with a really good snap to the snare. I love the kick drum sounds, some really nice patterns, rolls, and fills, and I especially loved the double bass work and the blast beats on this EP. I thought Conqueror Horus's vocals were just sick. He really spews forth the lyrics with a nice mix of a very powerful mid-range growl that had this almost Trevor Sternad, rest in power, feel to them, but maybe just a little bit deeper version of him. And he also does these nice, sick black metal-esque screams. Very strong vocal performance here from him, I thought. Overall, a very solid EP from a band that has me really wanting to get more of their material. I'm definitely going to be picking up a copy of the cassette of this, and then anything else I can find from this band. I love that it's heavy, yet it gets your head banging with their grooves, and they're almost kind of straight up galloping rhythms. A good example of that is the opening track, Astral Combat, at about 1 minute and 1 second into it, but really well done from this band. I would give this a solid 9 out of 10. Go check out Tombstalker. I will leave a link down below so you can check it out for yourself and pick up a copy. And yeah, that is going to do it. Thank you guys so much for watching and subscribing, and until next time, stay brutal.